For fast forward to like the week before I quit. Quick disclaimer, I just ran across this cool game. It's called Granny, and the objective is to escape the house within 5 days or Granny's gonna come and kill you. Now, it's kind of a decision-making game, so you have to be very precise and careful, and it's a super fun, quirky, kind of scary game, so I want to make this into a video, so please vote in the poll right now of whether I should make this game. Now, let's get into the video. I don't know if you noticed from the last video, but the lighting probably got either way worse or way better. Anyway, let me tell you guys a story about my first legitimate job. And I keep saying fast forward. I get that from Young Don the Sauce God. He's a pretty cool YouTuber. If you don't know who he is, go check him out. He's right there. Now, I did have a summer job before this, and actually it was a well-paying job. Like, my first check was like $500, and my second check was $400 because I went to Florida and missed a couple of working days. But this job was my first and my worst. My worst. Yeah, so I worked at Star Market. Now, here's why it was my worst. The process was just so freaking hectic. Like, here's what they had me do. So, you walk in there, and you go all the way to the very back of the store where the meat is, and then you go past, there's 2 doors where the restrooms are usually in a grocery store. You go all the way back through this maze, up the stairs, and then there's just this ugly shade of blue. It's like a blue room with lockers, and the manager's room is next to this boiler. It's super loud, and I understand why she freaking hates the world, because I would hate myself and the world if I was next to a boiler 24/7. Anyway, I scheduled this meeting with her, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna need you to come in at like I don't even remember. Let's just say like 3 o'clock or something. I'm there at 3 o'clock, and she has me wait like an hour for this girl. And it's like, why would you tell me to come in at 3 o'clock when you know you have another clock? Whatever. That's not even why. So I get there. Her name, I'm not even gonna say her real name. Let's just say her name is Carol. I don't even know, some generic, stupid name. Carol tells me to sit in front of her. I'm like, all right, I'm sitting here. And she's like,
how old are you?
She doesn't even make eye contact. She's just like,
how old are you?
I'm like, 15.
Okay. Date of birth?
March 21st, 2002.
Okay. Why are you here?
What do you mean why I'm here? I'm here to apply as a bagger. Like, what? Why? No, I'm just here to freaking have lunch with you. What?
Okay, apply for a bagger. Okay. Chase, is it? Okay, we're gonna need you to come in, tomorrow, cause, you don't have any of your papers, and, you're a minor, as we like to put it. So you don't have any of your papers, you're not dressed properly. I'm gonna have to send you in tomorrow, okay? So here's your papers.
Like, you didn't even give me any papers to begin with. You didn't tell me I needed papers. You didn't even tell me you were giving me papers. Like, I don't have papers. You are supposed to give me papers. Like, why do I have to walk in with papers that I don't even have? Like, what? And what do you mean I'm not dressed for this? I wore a shirt,
okay,
a tie,
okay,
and some khakis, and some dress shoes. Do you mean I am not dressed properly? So I'm like, all right. I take that short, and I leave. Come back the next day at 3 o'clock. What do you know? She actually lets me come in at 3 o'clock. So I'm sitting there, dressed properly. I have everything signed. My mom signed everything. I have my birth certificate. I have my doctor's note or whatever the you need to have a miner's job. And I sit down with my... She's like, okay, nice to have you back again. And it's like, nice to see you too. And I gave her the fakest, sarcastic, most not for real response ever. I'm like, nice to see you too. So she's filling in my information.
All right, you have to come in for orientation. When can you come in for orientation?
And I'm like, Saturday? Next Saturday?
Okay, good. I'll see you next Saturday.
She still, at this point, has not made eye contact with me. So I don't even know if she knows I'm black or not. I come back next Saturday, and I wore whatever I wore. I forgot the dress code, whatnot. She says I'm not dressed to code. Why? Like, yes, I know it's a real job, and yes, I need to wear my like employee's uniform, but this is like my third time seeing you. Like, what does it even matter at this point? It's for orientation. Like, just show me the freaking video so I can go home. Like, but anyway, I go home, change, come back, miss orientation. Come back for the next orientation. I'm just the code. Sit through this like 3-hour long orientation about how to freaking work at a grocery store. I'm a bagger. My job is to literally put things into bags or bag them or put the things in carriages and bring them to people's cars. Like, it's not rocket science. I sit through this orientation. Like, I said I have to work weekends because like this is a long-term job going into the school year. She's like, okay. So I'm working Saturdays. Week 1, I don't even get proper training. Here's exactly how it happened. So after she gave me a tour of everything, the next day I come in for work. And that orientation was on Friday, so I had to take a day off of my actual job at summer to go to this orientation. First day, I walk over, there's another dude. Let's just say his name is John. John tells me, he's like,
all right, you're a new kid, you're Chase?
Actually, as a matter of fact, let me put the little name tag on. Name tag. I walk in there like this. And I'm wearing an apron and I'm wearing a little blue Star Market shirt. And John tells me,
See, register 9 over there? All right, go over there.
Brian is like this 29-year-old kid with this Justin Bieber haircut. And it's just like, he's the most sketchiest character in that supermarket. So I'm like, okay, what's good, Brian?
It's like, what's up, man?
He doesn't even know my name. My name's written in yellow, guy. So is there anything I need to know, like, specifically, or do I just like jump in right away? Brian's over here like,
alright, pretty much the items are gonna come from the conveyor belt, and then you pretty much have to put them in bags.
No, Sherlock. Pretty much what you have to do as a bagger, and I didn't know this, baggers are responsible for obviously bagging, making the customer happy, and doing carts and baskets collect. And they never went over that in orientation. I never knew I had to do that. If I had to do that, I would have just went in produce on dogs. By the way, remember, this takes place in July, so it's hot as shit outside. Day 1 goes okay. I'm over here bagging. Everybody's nice to me. I'm the new kid. Let's just fast forward like a week. So my other supervisor, her name was, let's just call her Jackie. Jackie tells me that I have to do carts, and I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. Parking lot's not that big. But then she like expressed where in the parking lot you had to do it. So I'm like, all right, so guess we're doing that. So I do the character. That was like 3 in each one. So there's like 16 individual cart things that I have to do. So I'm like, all right, no big deal. Week 2, like, they start getting more aggressive about it. They're like, John's over here like,
Chase, put on your vest and go in and get the carriages.
I'm like, John, it's raining.
Supercoolmelo.
What?
Hey, Father.
I'm recording.
Oh, well, can we make a video tonight?
If you want.
Alright. I was thinking we should try the new adversary mode on GTA.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh yeah, guys, this is Supercoolmelo. You should subscribe to his channel. It'll really help him out. He has like 8 subscribers, so let's get him up there. Anyway, back to the story. So I'm like, John, it's raining outside. Like, why do I have to go outside? And he's like,
because it's your job.
Yeah, I go outside in the rain. I don't have a jacket. Like the uniform is like a collar with a like apron, and there's no hoodie on it. So I'm just over here getting drenched in water. I'm like, this job, man. This job. Fast forward like 3 weekends, and I get told to do the carts, and I'm like, all right, it's hot outside. It's like August, and I'm doing the carts, right? So my boss, let's just say her name was Amanda. Amanda is this woman with she has blonde hair and it's always in a ponytail, and she has glasses, and she's built like a freaking potato who wears a shirt with a little name tag that says Amanda. I think I said her name was. Week 3, she gives me a tour a little bit more into it. Like she gives me that trust. She's like, you're a reliable employee, so let me show you a little bit more around the Star Market. She shows me the security room. The security woman shows me how like focused she zooms into you. And she zoomed into me bagging, and she saw me like I tried to get away with it because I got double bagged and the bag broke, and she just saw me just like grab it from the bag and just throw it in there and not replace the bag. So she was like, yeah, we can see that, so don't think you can be slick and da 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 da. And she thinks she's scaring me. I'm like, all right, do your job, whatever. So I have like a half day because I have to leave early for some excuse I said to John. So John's like, okay, you have to leave like at this time. So I'm like, okay. So I ran over to Panera Bread and sat behind that Panera Bread for like half my shift because I know they're not gonna check it. Like, I sat there for like an hour on my phone, just on Snapchat, like doing my streaks and whatever. And I get back up, and then I run back over there, and then John's looking on one side. So then he walks over to the other side, and there I am doing it. So like he didn't really see me. So he's like, all right.
Don't forget to just please get those carts over there, like before you leave. Like it'll really like I'll really appreciate it.
I'm like, okay. Fast forward to the end of my shift. So I walk back in there and I slide my card. There's a little barcode. I'm like, those little bars there. You slide that and like you get to like check out or whatever. And that goes like that's like how they track your shift and whatnot. So I go home and my mom's like, oh, I forgot to text you, like, I needed some ice cream because we're having so-and-so over. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I go back there, and John's outside just doing the carts, and he's just like, hey!